Yeah, hi, my name is Nyung, and yeah, I didn't know that these lightning talks are held in English, so I have some support. Yeah, I want to introduce some methods that are not that usual in street protests, because, for example, at the beginning of the year, the Verbot in Bielefeld organized a demonstration against RFID chips, or the misuse of RFID chips, and this street protest was these kind of classical protests, and some people think that the classical street protests are quite boring, and in the 80s, I think there were some people who like to do street protests that are not that usual, and I think.
Yeah. Actually, people have been thinking about how to make demonstrations in the real world a bit more colorful ever since people began to demonstrate for the rights or to fight the system or whatever. And in the 80s, there was a group based in Berlin, and when the World Bank met in Berlin, there was an event called Citizens Give a Round of Applause to Bankers. So when the bankers arrived at the airport, everyone was clapping their hands, and in the evening, people gathered in front of the hotels and sang a good night song, a lullaby to the bankers. So it basically, the idea is to go beyond the boring demonstration, you know, where you just walk the streets and maybe shout a few slogans, and at the end everyone is bored. We call it large demo in German. And yeah, some of the new ideas spawned from the anti-globalization movement, and I think the first time was in Prague when it was tried out.
Yeah, in Prague in the year 2000, there were some demonstration members who thought they should do something new, and they created something. The name is Pink and Silver, the Pink and Silver block, and they are dressed completely in pink and silver dresses, and having these pompons for cheerleading.
Puschel,
and
as we say in German.
In Germany we say Puschel, and shouting slogans and cheers against the system or against the globalization, and this is what we want to do today. I think after the lightning talks, I have some material, pink and silver stuff, and we want to we want to invite you to join us, to do some pompons and Puschel and shout some slogans. And yeah, I think Jens,
we have collected some ideas on what slogans you could use in future demonstrations against privacy problems or whatever affects computer nerds.
One slogan of Jens, come on, just like in German.
Oh, we have written it down, but I don't think I can remember anything. Maybe.
Keine Macht den Drähten.
Ach so, no. It's alle Macht den Drähten, of course.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, I'm sorry, time is up.
Time is up. Okay, if you want to produce something for a creative, colorful demonstration and want to think about making demonstrations more colorful, please join us afterwards, and we will have some fun.
Okay.